YouTube. A sunny but slightly breezy day today. We have landed in, I think it's Vilhelmina. I'll put it here. And we are on the start of the nature trail. It's not by foot, don't worry. We've got some high points, some kind of mountain passes. Gets quite close to the Norwegian border again. But the first stop is this really old church. Very pretty. So let's have a wander around. Lovely old church. Yeah, not realising what day of the week it was. Happens to be Sunday at 11:40. And I thought, oh, we can hear music, let ourselves in. Yeah, Sunday morning church service. Okay, we'll be left into it, but we've now wandered into town and there's some old buildings which are now shops, etc. Very nice. It's kind of remnant of someone I follow on YouTube called Van City Van Life, and he lives in Canada, and he travels around during the summer, or takes 6 to 8 months off and goes travelling, and he always finds these really old towns from back in the days where they were gold mining, etc. And that's what this kind of feels a bit like today. As you can see all these gorgeous colours and these old buildings behind me. Well, let's go have a wander, see what we can find. And a cake. We were driving on this route for these scenic things, and we drive past a junction, and I just happened to glance down it, and it looked like I could see an animal standing in the road. So the next kind of turn off, I turned around and headed back, drove down this side road, and there was a wild herd of reindeer at last. So I had the chance to film them for about 5-10 minutes until another car came down and drove really fast past them and shot them off into the woods. It's annoying because they were actually coming all the way down towards us. I don't know whether he was just being a knob or whether he was trying to scare them off the roads into the woods. I don't know. Either way around, that was our first sighting of wild reindeer in Sweden. Pretty friggin' epic. That might even take the top spot away from the sperm whales. I know, I don't even know how I managed to say it really. Sperm whales were awesome. But these wild animals that roam the lands, that's it for me. I'll show you some footage and maybe some photos if they come out well. I'll try and pick a nice bit of music to go with it. Here it is. Driving, heading on our destination. or heading to our destination. And Bridget saw like an observation tower by the edge of this forest, overlooking these fields. Oh, that's a bit boggy. So I took a side road, wondering if we could get to it. And we've actually found a little lay-by with a blue sign saying flag tower. So it's exactly where we're walking to now, through this woodland to this flag tower, hoping it's going to bring us out at this watchtower. It's quite boggy underfoot and I'm wearing trainers. Whose idea was that? Right, fingers crossed. Holy shit, I wasn't sure you'd be allowed up here, but it does just say when you're finished viewing up here, please close all windows, and that bloody heavy latch door that we came up. Lovely, worth stopping and looking at, that's for sure. Right, let's see what there is to see. Might be something, might be nothing. Time will tell. I wonder what kind of wildlife is seen from these windows, because primarily it looks over the water and this kind of marshland. And to the sides, we really are really close to the trees. Both sides and behind. I mean, the windows open up all the way around, but you can see from the view outside you're right up against the trees. So I'm really not quite sure. I would say primarily the focus is on outside towards the water, but for what kind of wildlife I don't know. I have to see if I can find out. Right, onwards and upwards. Sure, it's too windy. Let me try and move that, see if that helps. Is that better? Right, very windy down here. So we've just come down off out of there. But the other thing I wanted to show you was, we have them in Scotland and England as well, but this is the biggest mound I've seen. This is wood ants, a wood ant's nest. You can kind of smell the ammonia that comes from it. I'm not going to interfere with it. I'm not going to get too close, but they are good sized ants. I have got some previous images that we found in Scotland, but which I took some nice macro photographs of, so I'm not going to do anything with these, but I will just show you the size of this mound. Yeah, let me turn the camera around. Yeah, that's a big boy, big boy. Okay, you can see the size of the picnic bench. It's higher than the picnic bench, which is, I would say, its best part of easily my waist height and some. And it's 6 foot wide, 6 foot round. See if I can get any closer without getting bitten or treading on. They don't like me anywhere near it, in fact. Oh, you want my legs? Oh, get off the shoe. Come on. Whoa. Right, I'm going to call it a day. Got a few on me now. Right, bye. Right, the wife has just pointed out there's that one down there, you can see between the trees, a second one there, a third one there, and we are now probably 15 feet away from them, and we can still see the ants. Right, where we stopped for lunch, 3:20. Yep, rather late lunch, but we spent some time with that hide and with the wood ants, obviously. It turns out that there was just so many wood ants. Even the track out of the woods back to the car, which was, only a 10-minute walk, wherever you walked, you looked down, there was wood ants. Never seen so many. And I have seen wood ants before on a few occasions. Well, we're going to have some lunch now, and then we are going to carry on heading on. I've got to admit, where we stopped for lunch, tempted to get the canoe out. Weather's not great. Forecast is for rain and thunderstorms. But at the moment, it's not too bad in this spot. Right, don't even know if you're going to hear me. I'm at Dimforsen Waterfalls. You can see it behind me here. It's one of the tracks you can do en route, one of the things to come and see. There's obviously going to be lots and lots of different directions to see it from. I might wander down, see if I can find a better angle. Nothing's going to get much better in the way of a view than you've got here. I did bring my camera, so I took a few photos. I might try a bit further along just to see. Right, I have managed to move around a bit further, but as you can see, there we go, let's change the light for that. There you go, as you can see, beautiful. But I am really getting eaten. I'm taking a few photos, getting hit by the bloody mosquitoes. I'm getting hit by the spray and eaten by the mosquitoes. So a quick few photos, not many. Made a bit of video, not a lot, and then back to the van. Well, I can't have ever been to Alaska or Canada, but I have been to Sweden and Norway. And look at this behind me. How amazing is that? The problem is it keeps being more and more and more in the way of water. I guess, we are in Sweden, but take a look at this behind me. Look at those clouds as well. We are due that shortly. How amazing. It's getting a bit windy now here, so I'll try and shelter it a bit, but see the cars are parked back there, and you can see beautiful waterfall there. But if I turn around even more, look at that there. I'll try and get some footage. How can you not feel that you are somewhere completely different? doesn't feel like the wild for Sweden. This really does feel like the wild when that's done. It's quite crazy. Right, I'll put my camera back out to try and take a few images for you guys. I think I've managed to cover the wind a bit for the microphone. I hope the pictures come out okay for you. It is literally about to rain, so I am heading back to the van, quick cuppa, and then heading off to the next stop. I really am heading back to the van now. But everybody should get to feel this kind of feeling and to feel the vastness and the beauty of Mother Earth. Well guys, we managed to find a place to spend the night on a little island called Saxnäs. Made a beautiful sunset. So if you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you don't subscribe, I'd love you to. So until next time, thanks for watching, bye for now.